marks the 70th anniversary of D-Day, the invasion of Normandy during World War II. Allied forces stormed the beaches from land, sea, and by air.
70 years later, there's only a few of those brave men that are still around to be able to share their amazing story, and that's why they're the greatest generation. June 6th, 1944, Allied troops landing along a 50-mile stretch of heavily fortified French coastline to fight Nazi Germany on the beaches of Normandy, France during World War II. General Dwight D. Eisenhower called the operation a crusade
toward which we have striven these many months. The eyes of the world are upon you. We will accept nothing less than full victory.
No, you see, that's the 502. It's not the 506 regiment. Yeah. That's the 502.
Art Petersen was one of more than 175,000 soldiers to fight in Normandy. He was 20 years old.
And they put us in a restriction camp, so we could not talk to any civilians or any people or go out. Then on D-Day, June the 6th, we loaded up.
Petersen was a paratrooper in the 101st Airborne, leaping from planes and landing inland while thousands of others rolled up on the beaches. He was a member of Fox Company, the group of heroes who fought alongside the famous Band of Brothers.
We fought about 3 or 4 days before I rejoined my company. I was able to rejoin my company. We had maybe about 2 guys of my company killed and maybe 5 or 6 wounded. That's all. We were very lucky.
10,000 others were not so lucky. But by day's end, the Allies had control of Normandy. And from there, it was a march across Europe to defeat Hitler. Now, 70 years later, decorated veterans like Art Petersen are making the journey back to that hell on earth. Art won't be there this year, but he's made the trip 3 times before. At the age of 90, he's one of only 2 remaining members of Fox Company. In the years since, Art continues to carry the historic battle with him, speaking at schools and dedicating himself to veterans organizations. On this 70th anniversary of D-Day, we thank veterans like Art Petersen and remember those who gave everything in the name of freedom. They are the greatest generation. You know, these guys, they get so emotional, too, and they talk about a lot of things. He mentioned a story about the Battle of the Bulge, where he saved a guy's life that had just gotten blown up right next to him, and he didn't see him for 25 years late, until 25 years later.
And that guy survived.
And that guy survived it.
Yeah. Pretty amazing.